In today's video, we are going to analyze three financial assets: Bitcoin, gold, and Euro USD. These are what you should be doing every week before you engage in a new week in the forex market. So without wasting time, I'm going to start with Bitcoin. After Bitcoin, I will look at gold. Then from gold, I will look at Euro USD. Now, the approach we are using here is simply a top-down analysis. Without top-down analysis, you will be confused in determining the direction you'll be trading for the week. So let's look at it from this monthly time frame. Then we're going to analyze it down to the 1 hour time frame. So from the monthly time frame on Bitcoin, you can see that we are purely in a downtrend. Okay, last month we have a buy candle, but what we can see currently now is that market opened, went up, took last month liquidity, okay, and then traded back down. So obviously we can be heading lower. Overall, the Bitcoin market is bearish, and as I said from last video, we might be leading down to 13,277, this demand zone here, because currently we are at this hidden base. Okay, but how long can this push? From this sweep of liquidity, if you can see a change in order flow in the lower time frame, definitely we'll be targeting this last month low. Then we're looking at June's low as well. So bearish is the direction. On the weekly time frame, we have a sweep of liquidity to the upside and then a close. This is a strong bearish signal, so we should continue this bearish momentum. Okay, however, where are the levels you'll be looking to engage? You'll be looking at this level here. If price for any reason comes up here, you start selling to the downside on the weekly time frame, and this is your target. Why is this your target? This is a weak low. It fails to break structure. Sorry, I have cold if my voice is not coming out well. So I have cold. In case you don't hear me well, I'm very sorry, but that is nature. Sometimes we get sick. So let's continue. So this low is a weak low. Why? It fails to break structure. So this will be our target. Yeah. So to continue this move, if price for any reason goes up into this region, okay, this is the setup on the weekly. I'm not saying that price will go there, but just in case it comes in there, is a good opportunity for you to start going for a short. But we're going to see a better way to enter this market. By the time we go to the 4 hour or 1 hour, we would have seen a change in order flow, because this is a strong bearish push. Okay, and we should have a change in order flow in the lower time frame. Okay, so where is our target? We are targeting this low, and hopefully we'll come into these demand zones in the monthly time frame. On the daily, we've seen the shift in order flow now. Okay, we have the shift in order flow in the daily. You can see a break of structure here. Okay, so you can refine to this level, but I'm going to keep it the way it is on the weekly. I'll still keep it the way it is. All I need to do is when price comes in here, I'll start hunting for ways to start selling. So best area is this, if I'm to refine this. So probably we can have a push up in here, then we still continue selling to the downside. Okay, now all these are liquidity. So all of these are liquidity, and they need to be taken. So your best place to start shorting is if price comes up in here based on the daily time frame. This is the best place for you to start shorting. Okay, then once price is in here, you can start shorting to take the price lower. we are bearish on the Bitcoin asset. Now on the 4 hours, we have price clearing this, tapping in this demand zone. Okay, but however, all of this is price building with liquidity. Okay, building to continue going lower. So I expect something like this. Okay, or if there's any need for us to go higher, as I said, this zone, once price start entering these zones, probably this on the 4-hour time frame, you can start selling. But I will be looking closely at this level. Okay, this hidden base here, and also I'm looking at this level here. Okay, depending on what happens here, I want to see a sweep of liquidity, whatever has been built in here. I see price sweeping liquidity and then continue going to the lower side. So what am I saying here? Overall, the Bitcoin is bearish. So whatever you do, look for a bearish setup. Probably if price come into these areas here, then 1 hour we won't see nothing much on the 1 hour. Okay, except this level here, this hidden drop based drop formation. If price comes up in here, okay, I'll be looking for a way to short the market. So that is that on the Bitcoin. Let's look at gold. Last week I did analysis on gold, okay, and we are going to continue on that. I was favoring what a downward push in price. Okay, we're looking for these lows to be taken. Okay, all these liquidities should be taken before we can look for a push to the upside. That's what I was explaining. So far we have seen price heading lower in the monthly. So this is a logical target for you at 1683. 1683 is the target. This previous month low is a good target for us. Now if you look at the weekly, on the weekly time frame, as I put out that last time, I said this area is a good place for us to start looking for short, and you can see price came in there and then we reversed from there. So this move should create a change of order flow, either in the 4-hour daily or the 1 hour. When we get there, we'll see. It should create a change in order flow. Okay, now this change in order flow signals that the price is willing to go lower. So our target will be this. So in this case, I'll be targeting this level. Targeting this is our target. Let me take out this line. So we'll be targeting this low here. Why this low? Go back to my concept of strong eye, weak eye. I did a video on that. A weak low is simply a low that fails to create a break of structure. So once it fails to create a break of structure, it becomes a target, and that is where we are heading to. So that's where we are heading to. Okay, now on the daily, we have that shift in order flow here. Good one. Now in case you miss this move and you are hoping to come in, this is a good place, a good point of interest. Okay, price coming up, tap into this area, then from here you can start loading up your shorts. Okay, price coming here, then we move down. This is your best optimal ways to enter the market, because we have a break here. So a pullback, you enter at the pullback. Now I'm not going to guarantee that price will pull back into this area, no, but as a trader you must have areas where you want to start engaging. Based on the daily, these are the areas for me. Why? Because that's the only area that has fair value gap on tapped. Okay, you can see here the gap between this and this. We have a fair value gap. Okay, every other area here are what? Clean price action. Okay, price efficiency. So if price is coming up, we might expect it to clear all this price efficiency into this fair value gap, and then we can continue going lower. On the 4 hours, now on the 4 hours, we have created series of lower lows, lower highs. So I will be engaging when price comes to this level. Yeah. Okay, these are imbalance here, these are liquidity. So this level, these are liquidity. So this level is a good level for me to start engaging. So if price comes to this level, I will start to look for my selling opportunity. Now remember, your daily is this level, but as I said, it's not the 100% guarantee that price should go there. From what I can see here, I can engage in continuing what our short in this particular zone, because this zone is a new supply that was introduced to break that low. Okay, so it makes sense if price comes to mitigate that zone, we should continue going lower. So here at 1765 and to 1772, I'll be looking to sell. This is my sell zone on the 4 hours. So on the day 1 hour, on the 1 hour, we still have that zone. Okay, we still have that zone, but however, you can refine. But when you over refine, what you need to do now is when price comes in here, you just wait for your confirmation. Okay, whatever you use as your confirmation, you wait for it to occur. When it occurs, you can now sell to be sure that this level will hold. So you wait for confirmation, because I see price clearing this high. We have an hidden base here that might hold price a little. We have an hidden base here, but I'll be focusing on the 4 hour point of what interest. So that is that on the gold. If you like what we are doing so far, you can subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, because I'll be doing this every week. I'll be analyzing Bitcoin, gold, and Euro USD every week on this channel for free. Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Okay, so if you have any question on this, or if you have any concern, you can put it in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. Now the last on this analysis today, top-down analysis today, is the Euro USD. Okay, now on the Euro USD, we're expecting a downward push already, and we are seeing that playing out in last week's market. Now looking at the weekly chart on Euro USD, we can see we are heading down. Okay, we are heading down, and currently we've tapped into a supply zone. We mitigate that supply zone. Okay, and then we are heading lower. This is our target. So whatever you do, this is a target. This low, this is the low hanging fruit. Yeah, this is our target here. Why is it a target? I keep saying this is a weak low. It failed to break structure. So all you need to do to determine your direction most times is to identify your strong high and your weak high, strong lows and your weak lows. The strong lows and highs are simply areas of target. Okay, so this move should create a form of change in order flow, okay, in the lower time frame. Now, so that when market resumes on Monday, you know exactly where to start putting in your money to go short. Okay, so on the daily, we have that change in order flow. Okay, you can see a form of chalk here, but however, we have this demand zone. Okay, we have this supply zone, sorry, here. So are we going to have push up to this place and then move down? We don't know exactly, but these are areas where you can be loading up to trade. Okay, now if you are a long-term trader, in terms of a swing trader, you have to be patient, wait for price to come to this level if you are to trade only on the daily time frame. But if not, there are other ways you can enter through scalping from the 15 and the 5 minutes, but I will not be analyzing up to that point. I'll be stopping at 1 hour. Okay, so now these are my setup here. In short, I have two setup I'll be looking at. I'll be looking at this as well. Okay, first here, and the second is this hidden base. This is a drop base drop. As you can see, I trade supply and demand. So now what can we notice here? What can we notice here? You can see there we have a supply, a demand zone. We have a demand zone here that was responsible for all of this push to the upside. Now on the way down, we have cleared liquidity into this demand zone. So it won't surprise if I see a reaction to the upside, a little reaction either to this level or to this level, because this is a valid demand zone. Okay, so if we go to the 4 hours, okay, and let's see if we can refine. Is there any form of refinement here? So let's just refine to that, and you can see price is currently here. So where I'll be looking to add more to the selling to short this market is this zone, this daily hidden base, which is also the 4 hours supply zone. So if price comes into this area, I'll be looking to sell to continue that push. If I take a loss there, this will be my other areas. Okay, as a trader, you should have areas where you should be buying or selling. You don't buy at any random place. Okay, just because you know the price is heading lower, you just open your trade there and start shorting. It's not advisable to do that because you might endure some drawdowns, and if you don't calculate your risk properly, by the time price comes to this point, your account must have been blown. So patience is a virtue in trading. You have to be patient, and if price does not come here and then continues going lower, there are other ways you can get into the market, and that is by scalping. You can go to a lower time frame from 15 and just simply analyze the way I analyze here. The way if you be analyzing from monthly to the 1 hour is the same analysis, because market is fractal and you can use that fractal nature into your advantage. So this is the level we are looking at, and on the 1 hour, you can see all these areas as well, inducement. Okay, a lot of people will come in to sell from here. Okay, but I would rather wait for price to come into this level, making this serve as what? Liquidity. Okay, making this serve as liquidity. So if price comes up here, I'll be selling. I will not be confident enough to be buying, and if I'm buying, I'll be scalping, buy and out of the market, because the order flow is very, very bearish. So I don't want to be caught off guard. Okay, when you are buying, you buy based on your logic. Okay, if you are buying, once price start approaching all this region, you can start exiting. When price approaches this level, you can start closing out some of your trades. Okay, because overall direction is bearish. So So those are the analysis we have here. These are what you should be doing every single week in order to gain more confidence and also be consistent in your trading. If you want to know more about smart money concept, I will see you in this video.